Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be making Japanese curry, and this is actually my first video, so I'm gonna be doing dumb stuff like I am in the video now, but please bear with me. But anyways, let's get right into the recipe. So when it comes to the meat, you can use really whatever you like, but it should be cheap. This is the cheapest beef I could find in my supermarket, and it will work really well for this dish. You don't want anything expensive like steaks, but the color is non-negotiable. You need to get really good color on these in the pan and make sure that they're browned properly. Actually, you can do all of this in one pot. I'm just being extra because it looks pretty for the camera, but I recommend you do it all in one pot. But anyways, take out your meat and make sure you keep the fond that's stuck to the pan, and you want to deglaze it with some red wine or whatever you have. Even just water works perfectly fine. For the vegetables, this is the most basic ones that we use in Japanese cooking, but you can technically add whatever you want. It's not gonna taste horrible. It's just vegetables, and you want to cut it pretty big because it gives a really nice texture when you actually eat it. While I'm cutting the vegetables, let me tell you guys a bit more about this dish. So Japanese curry is mostly made by Japanese mothers, and they just want to make one meal that will last up to 3-4 days and their kids can keep eating it. Since it's relatively quick to make and it tastes amazing and it can keep you fed for days, I really recommend you make this at home for yourself. But anyways, here I just wanted to show why this kind of cheap meat is really bad for steak but amazing for stews like this.
Yeah, it's still pretty tough, and all the collagen is still not turned into gelatin yet. So it's very tough, and it doesn't taste good as a steak. Perfect for this.
You want to cut the meat actually pretty big because it will shrink while it's cooking, and you also just want it to taste nice and meaty. Please do not throw away those juices. You just want to keep it and add them in a bit later. To be honest, this part is optional, but if you want, just add any spices you like to season the dish. Once it's nice and fragrant, you want to add all your veggies in and cover it with water and tomato. You just want to let this simmer until your veggies are cooked and your meat is really tender. It took me around an hour or two, but if you cut your meat smaller, it should be done quicker. So it's honestly up to you how long you want to cook it for. But anyways, the hardest part of this is all done, so let's get to the final seasoning. You want to get this curry roux, which you can buy in basically every single Asian supermarket. It's so easy to find, and I'm sure it's in your country as well. You basically want to keep adding it until it thickens up really nicely. And once it's thickened up, you want to add some dashi. This is a powdered dashi that I'm using, but if it's hard to find, MSG will do completely fine. Here I'm adding Worcestershire, I don't know how to say it, but you guys know what I mean, the W sauce. But that's it, and the dish is complete. So I actually like to eat the curry the next day because it tastes a lot better. You can eat it right on the spot, it's completely fine. But if you wait until the next day, it will get really thick, just like this. But just don't worry, you can add a tiny bit of water, heat it up, and it will go right back to normal. For the plating, all you need is just rice, as much as you want, but trust me, you're gonna want a lot, and your beautiful curry. Anyways, that's it for cooking, so subscribe and enjoy watching me eat this. Okay, it's been a day or two and finally I get to eat this, but as I've said, this is meant to be quick. It doesn't take days to make. It's super easy and perfect for your family, but yeah, I'm excited to try it. Guys, this doesn't get old. It's so good. Alright, so let's try the meat. This is the tendon that we've been simmering for a few hours. Let's try the meat. That's just crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching. Just before leaving, I recommend you to subscribe because in a few days I'll be posting this amazing curry noodle recipe that you can make with the leftover curry. But thank you guys so much for watching and have a good day.